Never seen a pretty little freak like you before. Your pretty little frame make my jaw drop down to the floor.
Hey, it's Krystal Bee, Big Boys Neighborhood, and right now I got my dudes Jake and Papa.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a little just the tip, which is always my favorite. But before
That's always your favorite?
well, that's a good, starter.
Okay.
It's a good starter, just the tip.
Work your way in.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
See, we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Gotcha.
We'll get to more than just the tip. But first, I want to talk about the music. Okay, so obviously, Athena Erotica 2.0. You guys re-released this project.
Yeah.
Tell me about the 4 bonus tracks you guys added to this.
We just wanted to go a little deeper.
Hello.
So,
Just a tip.
everybody loved Athena Erotica. We appreciate the support on that. And we just decided to reload it with 4 new songs. Available on iTunes now. Go pick that up.
Go get it on iTunes. And I gotta talk about the titles of these tracks. So we're automatically gonna get into just the tip right here. Explain.
Oh man, well the first bonus track you're gonna hear is Breakfast in Bed.
Okay, let's just focus on this title and this track for a minute.
Yeah.
Breakfast in Bed.
Yeah.
What is Breakfast in Bed?
Well, the tagline for Breakfast in Bed that you hear throughout the song is "She prefers her sugar in the morning." So,
Okay.
that's personally my favorite because I actually do too. I
like sugar in the morning?
I love sex in the morning. So, I wanted to write a song about it because I feel like there's a lot of people who wake up in the morning, that's the first thing they think about.
Right.
Especially a lot of women.
If you're privileged enough to have somebody laying there next to you.
Yeah.
Are we in relationships right now? Are we having people wake up next to us?
Sometimes you're
it's
privileged
tricky.
enough to have someone laying next to you. I would say that.
Is this a relationship that we're in, or it's
Oh, we're
just,
married to the music.
or it's motivation for the music writing?
I would say
Exactly.
Writing. Okay, it's motivation for work.
It's great
Nice.
motivation.
Work purposes.
Nice cleanup to the
Yeah.
trap question.
Work purposes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Breakfast in Bed, and then we have.
Then we have
Basement Party.
Okay.
Featuring Dub. And that's
Yes,
just,
I really like this track.
an
Thank you.
adventurous track, to us, like, to a lot of people, making love in public places, it's like there's a rush behind that. So you're making love in a room full of a bunch of people. It's hot, it's sweaty, it's a party going on, it's dark, it's grimy.
Craziest place you've ever got down?
I got a lot.
Okay, craziest.
I got a tennis court. A
What?
tennis court,
Like on the actual court?
Yeah.
Nothing.
tennis court, just us in the net,
Okay.
and on the roof of a car in the middle of the street.
A roof of the car, not in the car.
No, on
Did it
top
start
of
in
the
the car and then you're like, let's take it to the roof?
Started right on the top of the car.
Okay.
Yeah, we went right into it. No
Okay.
tip, just straight into it.
Okay. Let's go to the roof and make it happen.
Exactly.
Okay. Craziest place?
there's a lot of valley overlooks. We're from the valley, so
Right.
there's a lot of valley overlooks where you like drive
The
up.
views.
The views there. So I did it there one time. It was dope.
So you guys have a lot to write about through personal experience.
Yeah, those are the best songs when you write about something you actually went through, or something somebody close to you went through. Those are the best.
And what about the females that are involved in these personal experiences? Like, they know these tracks are about them?
I hope so. If they don't know, then it wasn't as memorable as it was for us.
But
I'm sure they know.
do you ever give like a sidebar, like, yo, I'm kind of writing this track and it's about that one time we're on the roof of my car
We
and
was
got
actually
down?
talking about that, like,
Yeah, whether we wanna tell them or
such and
not.
such, but we like to leave it up to
Yeah.
imagination and surprise. Let them hear and be like, oh,
Has it ever come back to you? Like, hey, I heard your song Breakfast
All
in
the
Bed.
time.
For sure.
Oh yeah,
For
all
sure.
the time. A lot of women, it's not about them and they want to think it's about them. I'd be like, yeah.
I got a couple texts like, you was talking about us in the mirror in the bathtub. Is that about me? I'm like, you think?
Yeah, what about that other one? Like, you were talking about that one time the roof, but we never.
Right.
We were never there.
Yeah. Oh, that's just my
Yeah, I just made it up.
imagination. That's my imagination, baby. Just,
Let's make creative thoughts.
right.
Maybe we should try it though.
The juice is flowing, right?
Okay, so we got Breakfast in Bed. We got
Basement
Basement Party. Turn
I
up.
give in.
Okay.
I Give In, featuring Akili and Nico McKnight. I Give In is a slower song. It's the subject is pretty crazy. It's about him getting drugged and a woman who's been
True
very
story?
persistent.
Slightly.
You know,
It's a play off of a true story.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah. Basically, he got drugged, and it's just a persistent woman who needed him and decided to drug him and take him back to a motel and took advantage of him until he gave in. So you're gonna hear that's very dark, and he tried to resist, but it gets to the point where you just can't resist anymore.
And that's
gotta
pretty
give
much
in.
what our
You gotta
short
give
film is about. If you've seen the Athena
Yes,
Erotica.
that's a very sexy film.
Yeah.
Shout out to DJ Charisma. She made a little cameo
Yes,
in that.
yes,
Shout out
yes.
to Nikki Jeezy in that video.
Yeah.
See the boo boos up in there.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, but so the females in the video, are they just friends, or were they some of the motivation for the song?
There was a couple people in there that were, oh, what do you mean in the video?
In the video,
In the video, those were friends.
Friends.
Yeah, like more people that we didn't know and kind of know. It's both. Yeah.
And shout out to LWMG for shooting that video.
That was a great video.
Dope, man.
Thank you.
So dope.
I also want to talk about, you guys had the little listening session that I was a part. Yes, I was there. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Sidebar on that little, it was a super sexy party. You guys played all the tracks, and I was literally up in there texting somebody. I took my sister. I'm like, yo, this is making me feel some type of way right now. Like listening to these songs is just.
Oh man.
It was a weekday too. I'm like, I need to get out of here and go home.
Nice.
ASAP. Yeah. So thank you guys for that.
No, that was the goal.
And then I got the album, and it was even better.
Nice.
Do you guys take the music, your music, to the bedroom?
We get asked that question a lot.
I can imagine.
As of recently, yes.
Right.
Yeah, I did test it out, and it's JP approved.
It was good.
Yeah.
Do you catch yourself like singing along? Yeah.
No, actually, I really got lost in it. That's what made it so great. Like I got lost in it, and before I knew it, boom.
Are girls requesting that? Like, let's put it on.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
All puns intended.
Yeah, well, that's what we make it for. So I don't know whether they're trying to flatter us or whether they're really just trying to get it in the right way. Because our music really helps you get it in the right way.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Yes. Just the tip.
Just the
more
tip.
than with Jake and Papa though. Okay, so what is next for Jake and Papa? We just got the 4 new bonus tracks. What are we working on next?
We got the video for Gun Charge featuring Scheme. That's coming.
Yeah, let's talk about this Scheme collab. How dope was it working with Scheme? Obviously, we know he's part of Game now, so that's huge to add that to your roster.
Yeah, man, Scheme is a cool dude. We knew him from around the way, and his management, Wayne. We cool with him too. So it just he came through the studio. We was working on Gun Charge, and I let him hear it, and he was like,
happened organically.
Yeah, it did. Yeah,
that's the best.
So we didn't reach out to a lot of people. So to have Scheme and Dub on there, it means a lot.
And what can we see for future projects? Are we starting to plan anything yet?
We just working this right now. We got a lot of music. We probably got another 65 to 70 songs that people ain't heard yet.
What happens to all of that? Like, are we gonna get a bonus of a bonus?
You never know. Like, just for the first Athena Erotica, I think we did like 70 songs and picked 10,
Right.
So we always keep it moving just in case, but those songs that we don't put, it's not because they weren't good enough, it's just because these are the ones that need to go.
So how does that happen? Like, do each of you pick like, I'm gonna pick my 5, I'm gonna pick my 5, or it's kind of like a joint thing? You guys are on the same level and you guys are good with the same tracks?
Yeah, we basically have like a 4-person team. It's just us, Nikki, and Ace, and a few more people who we said bring the best ones. Everybody come with a list with the best 10, and we all happen to really have like the same 8 to 10 songs. So we were all in the same mind state when it comes to the sound of the album. It worked out.
Any new videos we can expect?
Gun Charge.
And then?
Gun Charge. Right. Well, that's the only one we got in the
I really like Where the Wild Things Are.
Is that right?
Can you make a video for that? Even if it's like just for me, it's okay.
Do that just for you.
Yeah. I'm telling you, we should have brought the bed in here. We could have made it.
Yeah, next time.
Made it
right here.
We could have made it here, huh?
That's one of my favorites. I told Nikki Jeezy.
That would have been Media Takeout, World Star, Faucet,
we might have to do that after this.
Sure.
Wrap up Just the Tip and make our own video.
Yes.
I really like the
Wrap up Just the Tip.
Wrap up Just the Tip. Make our own video Where the Wild Things Are.
With
a little breakfast in bed.
Exactly. Yeah. I love it.
After the basement party. Just incorporate all of it in there.
All done.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Jake and Papa, Just the Tip. Make sure you get Athena Erotica 2.0 out on iTunes.
Right now.
Hit them up, Twitter, Instagram, social media.
Jake and Papa.
Everything, that easy. Krystal Bee, Big Boys Neighborhood.
Timberland, best then, better now. Get yourself a pair at Robert Wayne Footwear.